You avoid blue light before bed and have a comfortable mattress and shades to keep your room dark. But did you know that what you eat, and when you eat it, can also play a role in how well you sleep? That's because while your sleep-wake cycle is controlled by your body's master clock, located in the hypothalamus of the brain, you also have peripheral clocks in organs like the liver and pancreas. These control physiological processes like managing your blood sugar, cholesterol, hormone secretion, and digestion. If you eat at a time that's contradictory to your circadian system, it throws off the peripheral clocks. Ideally, experts say you should eat a balanced dinner, one that includes protein, carbs, and fiber, finishing at least 2 hours before bedtime, as eating cues your body that it's time to be awake. The human body was not meant to digest food lying down. But since being hungry can also interfere with sleep, if you need a snack, you should make it count. Here are 9 standout foods, plus a healthy way of eating, that might help your body feel more ready to call it a night. Superfood No. 1. Turkey. Feeling sluggish after Thanksgiving dinner? It may not just have to do with the turkey. Turkey is rich in the amino acid tryptophan, which your body uses to produce serotonin and melatonin. A registered dietitian and author of Sugar Shock. Serotonin, she adds, can help promote a sense of calm, and melatonin is the hormone responsible for making you sleepy. However, if you get tired after eating turkey, there may be more at play. One study found that pairing tryptophan-rich foods, like turkey, with carbohydrates was effective at reducing insomnia. Carbs help you absorb tryptophan, making the combo better than turkey or carbs alone. Superfood No. 2. Pumpkin seeds. 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains 37% of your daily magnesium, a mineral linked with healthy sleep. Magnesium activates the neurotransmitter GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, which helps calm the nervous system, who likes to think of this as activating the on/off switch for your brain. Magnesium is part of the mechanics that relax your brain and body so you can fall asleep at night. Studies in older adults have shown that magnesium supplementation can improve sleep quality and duration. Superfood No. 3. Tart cherry juice. Tart cherries have a high dietary melatonin concentration and have also been shown to exhibit anti-inflammatory characteristics that may be beneficial in improving sleep quality. A registered dietitian at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. One small Louisiana State University study found that drinking 8 ounces of tart cherry juice twice a day for 2 weeks increased both sleep time and sleep efficiency in adults with insomnia. Another study had 20 volunteers drink tart cherry juice or a placebo for 7 days. Those who drank the cherry juice had significantly higher melatonin levels than those who didn't. As tart cherry juice contains natural sugars, Dilly warns that individuals with diabetes or conditions that make them sensitive to sugar intake should consult their physician before adding this to their daily routine, and when purchasing, opt for brands without added sugars. Superfood No. 4. Cheese. If a warm glass of milk doesn't sound appealing, grab a few cubes of cheese. This protein-packed snack is also full of calcium, magnesium, and tryptophan, all of which are necessary for a good night's sleep. A 2013 study published in the journal General Dentistry found that eating cheese increases your saliva production and may therefore help ward off cavities. Another study found that eating 2 tablespoons of cottage cheese 30 to 60 minutes before bed supports metabolism and muscle recovery. And while cheese used to have a reputation as a source of nightmares, studies have proven that to be false. It's not a good idea to eat a whole package of cheese before turning in, but a small portion paired with a whole grain carb. A slice of bread or a few crackers can help rock you to sleep since carbs stimulate the release of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps bring on that feeling. Superfood No. 5. Rice. One study of Japanese men and women found that a high dietary glycemic index and high rice consumption was significantly associated with good sleep. The study also looked at bread, which was not associated with sleep quality, and found that noodles were linked to poor sleep. Dilly recommends brown rice, which is higher in fiber. In a study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine, eating a higher fiber diet was associated with less nighttime awakenings and more restorative slow-wave sleep. This effect, she says, could be due to the fact that fiber helps prevent blood sugar spikes that may lower melatonin. Sylvia Melendez-Klinger, a registered dietitian and founder of Hispanic Food Communications, recommends trying a rice-dairy combo of rice pudding with no added sugar or rice crackers or rice cakes with a glass of warm milk as another optimal bedtime snack. Superfood No. 6. Nuts. Many nuts such as almonds, walnuts, and pistachios have melatonin, along with magnesium and zinc, which together can help people get a better night's sleep. Spread some nut butter on a rice cake for the ultimate before-bed snack. Basic peanut butter and crackers works too, or you could reach for a handful of Brazil nuts. A study by the University of Pennsylvania and the University of Chicago suggested that people who sleep less than 5 hours a night do not consume enough of the mineral selenium. Thankfully, Brazil nuts are chock full of it, and eating just 2 per day can ensure your body is meeting the minimum requirements for this nutrient. A dietitian, health coach, and founder of Holistic Health and Wellness. Superfood No. 7. Tea. Chamomile tea has been used for decades as a sleep aid for its calming and antioxidant properties. It comes from a flower and is full of calming scents. A senior clinical dietitian at the UCLA Medical Center, assistant professor at UCLA Fielding School of Public Health, and author of Recipe for Survival. Chamomile also contains pigeonin, a flavonoid plant nutrient that promotes sleepiness, she adds. A 2017 study that examined the effect of chamomile extract on the sleep habits of adults age 60 and older found that when compared to a placebo group, those who drank chamomile had significantly improved sleep quality. But this classic isn't the only type of herbal tea to try. Low-caffeine green tea contains theanine, an amino acid that research has found can help lower stress and significantly improve sleep quality. And tea made from the herb lemon balm contains naturally occurring oils with terpenes, organic compounds that can promote relaxation and better sleep. Superfood No. 8. Kiwi. Kiwi isn't just good for boosting your immunity. It also contains a high concentration of serotonin, which is a precursor for the hormone melatonin that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. One small study found that after 4 weeks of eating 2 kiwi fruits 1 hour before bedtime, people reported an easier time falling asleep and slept longer. They also woke up less during the night. Since kiwi fruits are filled with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, they also make a nice replacement for less nutritious nighttime snacks. Superfood No. 9. Yogurt. Research suggests that fermented dairy foods like yogurt may be helpful for improving sleep quality. Yogurt is rich in GABA, an amino acid that helps you relax and sleep better. Who likes Greek yogurt for its added protein boost? Plus, she notes that fermented foods help increase microbial diversity, which is also linked to better sleep. But watch out for added sugars when choosing yogurt. I've seen some versions with as much added sugar as a small scoop of ice cream. There are many concerns with a sugary diet, but one is that it can contribute to sleep problems. In fact, a 2022 study of university students found that poor sleep quality was significantly related to higher added sugar intake.